Okay, we don't have the most flattering angle, but here we go. I wanted to just come on and do a quick video about my plan to come back to the stage in 2026. And although I know that's very, very exciting for me because I'm living it, I know that I'm not a celebrity, I'm not like a famous bodybuilder. Like, I don't expect everyone to be like, oh my gosh, Foxy's coming back to the stage in 2026. But I did make a reel yesterday and shared it with people, and the support is just like epic already. So I hope like a few people are excited, like in the little bodybuilding community. So that makes me really happy. So why did I share that I'm going to make a comeback? Well, one, I overshare everything. I've got ADHD, and it really helps me to get things out and talk about it. And when I'm excited about something, it's hard for me to control it. So I am sorry, I am going to be completely insufferable talking about bodybuilding for the near future. Why I decided to announce it. So what happened was, I, at the start of the year, major back injury, decided to do the intuitive eating. Health was actually getting worse, and I just didn't feel myself. So I decided, right, I'm going to do like a little diet to see if I can feel better. Like, it was nothing to do with how I looked. I just wanted to feel better in myself. I did not feel healthy. So I managed to stick to my diet for once, because this year has been yo-yoing. And I was feeling like in a much better place, happier mentally, like physically. In my opinion, I looked better, but I was never really unhappy before. And just health wise, I was starting to feel a bit better. So that spurs me on to continue. Then, anyway, my coach, Michelle Brannan, she runs Body Project X. She last competed, I want to say, in 2019. And she recently made her comeback in Masters Bikini. She went and competed over in America. And I stayed up way past my bedtime to watch her. And it just really ignited something in me, like, that I really want to do it again myself. So about this time last year, no, August last year, I did a photo shoot with my gym, and I was reasonably lean. Like, I probably could have competed in well under 12 weeks lean. Like, it wouldn't have been too impossible for me to compete. And I went to team training run by my coach, Michelle, and just to put the feelers out there, see how I felt about competing. And everyone was supportive as ever, like, go on, you should make your comeback. And I just knew in my heart I wasn't ready. Like, it wasn't giving me energy, it wasn't igniting that spark. Like, I was like, I could do it, I suppose. But like, when I've competed in the past, I've been all in 100% wanting to do it. This is my passion. Like, it's all I visualize, it's all I think about. And to be like, meh, I could do it because I'm so close, but I just didn't have that fire in my belly. And that's how I knew I don't want it. And if you'd asked me not long ago, I would have said to you, I'm 99.999% sure I will never compete again. And I'd always throw in that little caveat, like, never say never. But I wasn't jealous when other people were competing. I was just happy for them. But I just never ever left like the sport of bodybuilding behind. Like, I am also autistic, if you don't know, and a lot of autistic people have hyper focuses. So my little boy, bless him, his hyper focus is definitely trains, your stereotypical autism. My hyper focus is definitely bodybuilding. So even though I wasn't competing myself, I still loved watching shows. I still loved following people's journeys. I still got excited when it was like the British finals, or like friends competing abroad. Like, I really loved it. So that never left. But like I say, I went to team training last year, and I just wasn't feeling it for myself. Um, but watching my coach compete, wow, it just honestly, I was so proud because she's my friend as well, and it just really reignited something. So anyway, I was leaning down. I'm going on a winter holiday. So I was like, okay, let's not put any pressure on it. Let's not tell anyone. Let's not put anything out into the universe. I've only been dieting a few weeks. Like, I don't want to be like, whoa, everybody, I'm definitely going to compete. Like, I wanted to cement it in my brain before I told anyone. And it's not like my best friend was like, oh, like, she's so good, my best friend, she'll do like pro list and con list with me about anything. And whenever I have a dilemma, like if I'm like, should I go this way or that way, she's the best ever person to talk to, because just even talking about it, it cements it in my head, like I'll go that way or that way. And I can talk about something 6 billion times and she'll still listen. And she's really good at me like talking through things. But I didn't feel like I was here like, oh, shall I compete or shall I not compete? I was just like, I'm getting the itch to maybe want to compete again. So I didn't feel like I needed to talk about it to anyone. But then I booked myself in for a posing lesson, and I struggle with posing a lot. And I was like, I feel like this will. So I'd gone from like 99% never ever going to compete again to probably like thinking, it's like 70-30, maybe I will compete in the future. I did this posing lesson, and again, it was igniting that fire in me. Like, I want to do this. I can do this. I believe in myself. And so we were getting down to like 50-50. But again, I was like, do you know what? I'll just carry on leaning down until holiday. And then at the start of next year, I'll make a decision whether I'm going to compete or not compete. And then it just got to the point like every day I was waking up and I was like, I want to do it. I want to do it. And I was like, still like, I don't need to tell anyone. I don't need to put pressure on myself. But then people were asking me, like my best friends, like, you're dropping quite a few clues that you might want to compete again. And I said to her, I think I'm 50-50. But even just speaking about it, you could tell I'd pretty much made my mind up. And I was like, do you know what? I'll tell people because the more support, the better. So I'd gone from like thinking, oh, I'll probably tell people in January to, I just want to tell people now and like I'm excited about it. And that's when you know that a goal is right for you because it gives you energy, it excites you, and you just follow that feeling, don't you? So I put on my stories if anyone had any questions, and somebody said like why and why now. So I pretty much answered that because it feels right. But also, after my last show, I had a baby pretty much straight away, and he is now 5. And I just feel like I have given so much. Like, don't get me wrong, no regrets whatsoever. And I still want to give so much to being a mum. Like, that is my main priority, will always be my main priority. My favourite thing in the world is being a mum. But I feel like as a parent, you give so much of yourself to your little person that sometimes like now is the right time for me to do something for myself. And I'm very lucky that I have the time and like the money because competing is expensive. Like I have a very supportive partner and child and friends like to be able to chase this dream. So that's exciting. That's why it feels like now I want to do something for myself. Somebody's asked me like, well, I had loads of questions like, what's the plan of action? When you're going to compete? Where? Like, that obviously it's way too early to make those decisions. My main thing that I feel like is, last time I competed, I did bikini, IFBB bikini. And now the bikini division has got quite a lot more muscular than when I competed before. So it's like, right now I'm not lean, like I'm getting leaner, but it's hard to tell really if I fit in bikini still or the new category fit model, which is super duper exciting because all my posing I did before for bikini is actually now the fit model posing. So right now I'm just practicing the posing for fit model and bikini, and the more I lean down, hopefully we'll have an idea where I fit better. I would like to say an IFBB NPC still, and as a mum, I really obviously value my health, and whilst I'm not against drugs in bodybuilding, I think they go hand in hand. And let's be honest, the majority of people, women included, are taking some kind of assistance. For me, I never have, and at the moment I definitely don't want to. So I think like now it's really cool that Two Bros do natural shows. So I feel like that's the way I'm going, but still no like decisions. Obviously it's too early. And then people are asking where they are. So I feel like two bro shows are normally Wigan Way or Maidenhead if it's the same next year. I wouldn't be opposed to trying a new federation. So perhaps like, is it called UCUP or UKUP? Um, that's always like tickled my fancy because everybody speaks so highly of that. But I feel like I am an IFBB girl. I have no expectations to like obviously win or anything like that, but I'm just doing it for me and enjoying the journey. For me, I don't even particularly love being super teeny tiny to stand on the stage. But I just love the whole process. If you've ever done it, like it's the process that and the journey that brings me enjoyment. Some friends have like obviously my very, very good friends have like shared their concerns and worries with me. Because before when I competed, I did lose my period for like years and years. And this worries me too. But last year when I was lean for my photo shoot, I still had my period. So that's a promising sign. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably know that I'm having major troubles with my periods anyway. So I guess some people would be like, well, why would you rock the boat and do this? But I feel like it can't get any worse. So maybe it will help. I don't know. But I am mindful of my health and being a mum, if I ever become like ill from it, then obviously I just wouldn't compete. And mental health wise, I feel like it's very common and it is spoken about more, but not loads, that straight after show, people do struggle. You see people get like the post show blues because you've got that, when you're in prep, you've got that momentum of go, 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 go. And then you do your show, and then obviously most people will then jump into your improvement season and you're focused on, I'm going to improve for next year. But it is still hard because prep is very much go, 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 go. I've got this goal. And then it's like show's over. Oh, and it's like post show blues. And also a lot of competitors find it hard, especially like after your first few shows, to see the scales start going up in the other direction. It can be hard, and that is something after my first prep and my first improvement season, I did not struggle with that at all. And after my second prep, I really struggled with it, like mental health. And my best friends are the ones that picked me up and was there for me. So I don't blame them for being worried and caring about me. But what I've got now is the experience of going through that. And I fell pregnant literally straight after my second show. And that was the best thing. Like being a mum is the best thing ever to happen to me. I never thought I wanted to be a mum, but it is the best thing ever, ever, ever. And I always say he's my miracle and he saved me, because obviously I fell pregnant. I had no choice but to gain weight, and I was eating and keeping myself healthy because I wanted my baby to be healthy and safe. I thought I was going to be one of these people that bounced back straight away because I trained all through my pregnancy. I ate well all through my pregnancy, and I didn't bounce back straight away. And I thought I was going to be like, I need to get back to looking like fit, athletic. But I was so concerned with breastfeeding and fueling my body so that I had enough milk for my baby, that I just learnt to love my body. And I am just so in awe of everything that the female body can do, that like I have a whole new appreciation for my body. And obviously I was never big, so I don't want to be like, oh, I was big, but I was a lot bigger than obviously when I competed. And a lot curvier, like body composition completely different. And I loved myself like that. And to me, it's enough. Like, if I could click my fingers now and look like a pro bikini girl who's probably taken a lot of assistance right now, I would. But I don't, like, it's not about the physique for me, it's about the journey and enjoying the process. And I live like a bodybuilder anyway, like the amount of time I spend in the gym. I track my food anyway. So it's like, why not have that goal of showing off my hard work? But I just know that mentally I feel I will be in a better place now because of going through pregnancy, having a baby, like being a bit bigger than what I was used to and loving myself like that. So I never loved myself teeny, teeny, tiny. So now I know in my head, it doesn't matter if I'm gaining weight, because this will help my body be healthy and help if I like wanted to compete again. It will be my improvement season. And like, yeah, I feel like I've got a very good support network. So I appreciate people being worried, and I promise I will look after myself. Another thing I've said to my coach, if I do it, which now I feel like saying when I do it, it needs to be before summer holidays next year. So this year, summer holidays was a complete write-off for me in terms of childcare, being able to go to the gym, which was fine. Like, I did find it hard because it's hard from going to the gym 5 or 6 times a week, being consistent, to then literally having no choice. Like, I couldn't, like, people are like, oh, it's an excuse, make it work. There was literally no physical way I could get to the gym. I had a child to look after and nobody else to look after him. And so I was just going on the weekends. Sometimes I couldn't even go on the weekend. I couldn't really do home workouts because my child isn't the kind of child that will play independently. But it's fine, it is what it is. It's honestly, last summer was the best summer of my whole entire life ever. Like, we had so much fun, and my little boy still talks about it now. And I want the same next summer. I don't want to be on prep and thinking, I need to do cardio, I need to do steps, I need to do my workout. Oh my God, I've only been to the gym twice this week. I need to take all my food prep everywhere. I need to, like, within reason, I still want to be, I'm not just going to be like, okay, summer holidays, F everything. Like, I'll still take my food places. I'll still do as many steps as I can. But I don't want it to be my priority. Like, oh, I'm competing in 6 weeks, I need to do this. I want my priority to be enjoying my little boy, making memories with my little boy. So realistically, like, I need to compete somewhere between April and July. And that is, I think, realistic. My posing just needs a lot of work, and that is why I have started now. And I'll never ever be, I don't want to, I've got this major block of limiting belief of I'm like the world's worst poser ever, and I need to shift that, and I'm working on that. But like, in reality, honestly, I will never be the best poser you'll ever see on stage. Like, I don't have a dance background in that sense. So I'm not like a flowy, I'm just a very awkward robot person. So I've started my posing lessons already, and I just know I'm going to stand on that stage and know that I have brought everything the best I can, and it's not about anyone else. And it will just be, I'll know that I have dedicated so much time to my posing to improve, that it's the best that I could do. And that's all you can do, really, isn't it? Like, I can't wave a magic wand and be like, you're now the best poser ever. But as long as I've made improvements, that's brilliant. I'm excited to see. So I've never stopped lifting since my last show. So that's technically 6, well, it will be by the time I compete, 7 years of lifting. Like, I must have made some improvement somewhere. Like, you can't tell me that I'm going to look the same as last time. Like, it's impossible, surely. So that's exciting. Like, please let me have, well, I know I've got better shoulders, so I'm excited to show them off. Some people have asked if they can come and cheer me on. Like, if you've never been to a bodybuilding show before, it is long and boring. And after you've seen one man in pants, you've seen 500 men in pants. It is a bit like, even though they're hot, obviously, but yeah, once you've seen one man in a sparkly thong, it gets a bit like, and bikini and fit model tend to always be the last. So by all means, I would love people to come and cheer me on. But if you're not into bodybuilding, I don't expect you to. And if you do come and you're not into bodybuilding, bring something to watch or do, because it soon like loses its novelty. And that's from somebody that loves watching shows. I don't think, I would absolutely love my little boy to be there to watch me. And I think he would like love seeing mummy on stage, but he won't cope with the loud smells, the long ass day. So I don't know if it'll be a case of daddy just stays home and looks after him, and my best friend, I know she'll come no matter what. She came all the way to Alicante to see me, and so did my coach. So I'll have them, I know. And my best friend cheers really loud, so that's good. Or I don't know if it'll be a case of Daddy takes my little boy to like a soft play or something nearby, and then they come like just to see me, because I would really love him to see me. But nowadays there's like such good cameras for video and stuff, isn't there? But yeah, it just honestly brings me so much joy to have this goal. And I didn't think this would ever come about again, because like I say, last year I was close to being stage ready and it was a no. So now I'm not close to being stage ready, but it's a big fat yes. So that's exciting, and I'm grateful for my coach and my family, because when you compete it has to be like a family goal. I wouldn't be able to do it without my partner. Little boy has said that I've got to have a blue bikini, but I can't, because of Thomas the Tank Engine. Can't buy my bikini yet because I don't know if I'll be fit model or bikini. My hunch is I probably will end up being fit model. Probably won't even have enough muscle for fit model, God's sake. But my upper is quite big, so who knows? We'll have to see when we're leaner. But if you're competing or want to follow on, if you subscribe, I'm posting like weekly vlogs at the moment. So I'll be talking about competing in those. But yeah, thank you for the support. And I'm just going to stay my happy, healthy self and try and reach this goal. Yay!